I see it unfocusing and focusing back. So, I think I'm just going to start from the top. Make it drop. That's some what? That's not what we talking about, but just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, we might be talking about that wop, wop, wop. So, I seen that a lot of people were interested in my video about masturbation. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. Am I addicted to masturbation? The answer is no. If you're wondering, the answer is no. But I do think that it's not necessary, but it's helpful. And I'm going to leave it at that. Today, I thought that it would be nice to talk about what not to do while masturbating, or what topics, or not really topics, but what thoughts to avoid while doodaddling your tittle daddle, however you do it. So, what to avoid while doodaddling your tittle daddle. Okay, so let's get into it. Tip number 5 would be, don't use your sexual energy to manipulate other people into doing the things that you want them to do. So, if you watched my last video, I told you about sex magic and how it's a real thing. I haven't done any more research specifically on the topic of sex magic, but it's a real thing. So you don't want to accidentally be doing stuff down in this region, in this very powerful region. This region right here.
I got a mother all mother day.
This area down under is very powerful, so you don't want to use it for bad. You shouldn't. It's not recommended. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that you should be addicted to doing this down under, doodaddling your tittle daddle, but what I'm saying is it's a useful tool. And using your sexual energy to manipulate other people, karma is a real thing, and anything with manipulative intentions behind it just can't end well. That's how I see it. And that's all I'm going to say. So with that being said, it helps us lead into tip number 4, which is you should avoid masturbating without a purpose. Sounds weird, doesn't it? But intention is everything, okay? Intention is everything. And you don't want to be unclear. I'm looking at this. You don't want to be unclear on what your purpose is. So if you're unclear on what your purpose is, then you're not being careful about what you're wishing for. And so when you're in that heightened state, orgasm.
I did it. Ovaries, uvula, uterus, vagina. Hey, I just said.
I heard you. The whole neighborhood can hear you cussing.
It's not cussing, Hank, to say the name of a God-given body part.
You're releasing your sexual energy, like you're just letting it out into the world. This is my best way to explain it, okay? You're letting it out into the world, and then once it's out into the universe, it's gathering this information that you threw out there. It's gathering the information that you threw out there. So once it gathers the information that you threw out there and you're unsure about that information, then it's going to throw back what it came up with. And that's going to be just your intention shuffled. And I don't know if you really want that to be shuffled and thrown back at you. It's just not safe, okay? You need to know what your intentions are and know what your purpose is for doodaddling your tittle daddle. I mean, and it doesn't have to be a very serious purpose, okay? I'm not saying like it has to be, It doesn't have to be like about a job or anything like that. It doesn't have to be serious. It can even be, you just have to know what it is. Like, if you want to do it to your partner, you could do that, but just know that that's your thought process. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. Just know that it's your thought process. Do-daddling your tittle-daddle to your partner. That. Moving on. Number 3. Oh yeah, this is very serious. This can go with the last topic, being unclear about what you're wishing for, because number 3 is avoid masturbating to your ex, to an ex that you want to get over. Yes, avoid doing it to an ex that you want to get over. I don't want to be your ex. Yeah, I hit that note. Anyways, you don't want to do daddle or tittle daddle to your ex, because unless you just want to get a hey big head text message, unless you want to rekindle that flame, it's something to avoid. You should definitely avoid it, because if you don't avoid it, that's basically welcoming them back into your life. And if they were a hard pill to swallow or a hard pill to throw up, then don't even bring them into that energy, because if you bring them into that energy, then you're welcoming them back into your life. And if that's not what you want, then you should avoid it. And that's that. And now we're gonna move down to tip number 2. Dang, I did this fast. I guess I'm gonna have to do another video today too. Might switch up my location. Tip number 2 is avoid being ashamed of the act. Don't judge yourself harshly and punish yourself because you feel guilty. Release that guilt while you release that nut.
Oh no, she didn't.
Oh, yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Is that too much? Because I wrote that down in there and I'm like, I put a question mark behind it. I wasn't expecting myself to just say it so easily like that. But since I said it, I'm just going to say it again. Don't judge yourself harshly and punish yourself because you feel guilty. Release that guilt while you release that nut.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did, Peter. I just saw it.
Yes, release the guilt. It's nothing to be guilty about. It's yours. You're exploring it and you're seeing what it can do. You're exploring the magnitude. The possibilities are endless, okay? In your life and in your body. The possibilities are endless. So utilize it to your advantage. That's all I'm saying. And last but not least, tip number 1. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Is think before you pink and thank before you crank. Yeah, I came up with that. I thought that was cute. It's better than the other one I put. I had think before you pink and brainstorm before you churn. And after I kept saying that out loud, I said, that does not sound good. So tip number 1 is think before you pink and thank before you crank. Thank before you crank. I didn't look into the guys crank that much, so I really don't know what y'all's is. But you know what? I'm probably going to do some research in it to see if y'all have some type of magic in that area and how to utilize it to your advantage. But I only know about women so far, but I still think that that's valid. If you're a man and you're watching this, you need to think before you crank. And women, think before you pink, okay? Yeah, and it's really not a scary thing. I know it might be kind of hard to get past that guilt of touching yourself or just being ashamed. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this. But, I mean, it's yours. It's yours. I don't care what nobody says, and I don't care what you lie about during sex. When they say, whose is it? Whose is it? It's yours. It's yours. No, when I say it's yours, I mean it's yours. Like, Mine is mine. I mean, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying, ultimately, it is yours. Okay? Ultimately, it's yours. And what you do with it is your prerogative. So, I hope this helps you out. These are thoughts to avoid while do-daddling your tittle-daddle and thoughts to avoid while masturbating. So, yes, tune into my next video. I think as far as like this topic, I know people find it hard to wrap their mind about masturbating to themselves. And, yeah, it's weird to say out loud. Like, I just said it out loud and I'm just like, wow. I just said that and now people are gonna know. They're not gonna know. They're gonna know. They're not gonna know. People are gonna know my thoughts while I'm... So, I don't really do this, that. Okay, this is TMI. Anyways. Yeah, if you find it hard to wrap your mind about masturbating to yourself, yeah, just tune into my next video. You'll see notifications when I post it. If you follow me on Instagram at Princess Ty No Chaser, that's where I post my bruh, it's a bug. It's a spider. It's a spider. Spider.
The spider's new.
Spider? Yes, the spider. Even the smallest bite from Arachnus dethicus will instantly paralyze... Oh!
Long story short. I lost him. Anyways, every Tuesday, Black and Montauk post. Every Thursday is a random video on a random topic that I come up with. Sometimes it's cooking, sometimes it's relationships, and sometimes it's masturbation. Yeah, I don't know. I seen that you guys were interested in that, so yeah, I just thought that I would do a little bit more research on it because, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Thank you all for watching. Bye.